guys, Game Destroyer here, and welcome to The Elder Scrolls Online.
The storm is coming. The scent of war swirls in the air.
The Imperial throne lies empty, and three great alliances fight to claim it. Evil awakens. A long-vanished foe stirs. Those who would destroy Tamriel seek out dangers to their dark plot. And so Death's long arm reaches us. It is the 582nd year of the Second Era. The drums of war are sounding.
This is where our journey begins.
So guys, that was the opening cutscene to The Elder Scrolls Online. And as you can see, I have already made an account. A character, should I say. I am Game Destroyer. That's my name for that character. Because I am very, very creative with my names. And it's level 12, so I'm not that far in. Anyway, let's go ahead and create another character. So with all the Elder Scrolls games, I have always been a Nord. I don't know why, but I just always am a Nord. I already have a name prepped out because because I did do a recording before this, but it just keeps messing up because it keeps kicking me out. Which it still isn't a creative name. Anyway, so you've got 4 different classes. You have you have Dragon Knight, Sorcerer, Nightblade, and Templar. So, Dragon Knight. The skillful masters at arms use the ancient, I'm going to butcher this, Akaviri martial arts traditional battle spirits and wield fearsome magic that pounds, shatters, and physically alters the world around them. So this right here is their novice gear. This is their champion gear, which looks absolutely badass, in my opinion. And the name is badass as well. So, Sorcerer. Sorcerers can use conjuration and destruction spells to hurl lightning bolts and create shock fields, wield dark magic to snare and stun, and summon Daedric combat followers from the Oblivion to assist them. So this is their novice gear. It doesn't look that good. Well, none of them do really. This is their champion gear, which still, in my opinion, doesn't look that good. But that's just my opinion. Nightblade next. Nightblades are adventurers and opportunists, with a gift for getting in and out of trouble. Relying variously on stealth, blades, and speed, Nightblades thrive on conflict and misfortune, trusting to their luck and cunning to survive. This is their novice gear, and this is their champion gear, which also looks pretty badass. This is the Templar, which its armor looks a lot like the Dragon Knights. These travelling knights call upon the powers of light and burning sun to deal massive damage to their enemies while restoring health, magic, and stamina to their allies. And when I said it looks a lot, I mean it pretty much is, it's just a different shade of colour. Like, if we look at our champion gear, it is the same, pretty much. I think there's barely any difference. Let me just have a look at what they're all meant to have weapon-wise. So that's meant to be a dual wield. Templar's meant to be two-handed, and that's meant to be sword and shield. And that's of course meant to be a staff. Anyways, I'm going to be a Dragon Knight. I'm going to show my novice gear so I can actually see what... so this is body. I'm going to just... everything else will do. I prefer a soft looking face, and I don't like his hairstyle. Let's just go from this side and see if we can find one that I like. Well, I'll see if I can. I'm never really that bothered about character customization, as because I play first person, so I barely ever get to see it. So I'm not that bothered by it. But everything else, in my opinion, looks alright. So... just gonna set it to blue eyes. Well, that colour blue anyway. Yeah, that'll do. And... was there one for hair colour? Yes, here. Yeah, looks alright. And now we're just going to create. I'm going to play through this tutorial again, as you guys haven't seen it before. The Wailing Prison. Tamriel is gone. You are going someplace else. Someplace far from the world you know. Someplace wrong. So this is just going to show me how to basically fight and how to play.
Whoa there. Are you alright? The name's Lyris.
Oh yeah, I've got to turn subtitles back on. Because for some reason, with every different... with
You've still got
a new
some fight
character, it
left in
turns
you.
it off.
You're going to need it.
And that's an unneeded cutscene right there, in my
Must
opinion.
have been the runt of the litter.
I'm always, by the way, going for
Keep your weapon ready and
one-handed,
stay
one
sharp.
short.
This place is full of surprises.
A one-handed weapon and a shield. So sword and shield. Because I just don't really use two-handed weapons.
Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way.
So yeah, all this is going to be is just telling me how to play, basically. Which is all this episode is going to be, just between this tutorial.
Don't stop now.
But it also has story behind it, so... so you still will need to see it if you want to get all the story. But... see, why can't this be a thing throughout the entire game? When you stun someone and use a charge heavy attack, you just one-shot them. Make my life so much easier.
Let's get out of here, my friend.
Why do you free me, right?
Perfect.
Greetings, Resident. Like you, I'm a prisoner in this place. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Hold a moment.
Could
Come
you
here.
just give me a sec? Yeah, okay. I'm just robbing the dead. But yeah, you rescue me randomly. But what the hell about these people, okay? They deserve rescuing too.
The Prophet. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. You must think you can help me.
My initial question is, of course, help you do what? Not who the hell is the prophet?
Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here.
I'm still not able to ask who he is yet.
These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels.
So I'm going to question the Sentinels as soon as she mentions it. Got something in my throat. Give me a sec. But I'm not going to mention the prophet.
Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the prophet.
So again, I'm not going to ask who's Molag Bal, and why am I in Cold Harbor, and what is Cold Harbor?
I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the Sentinels unguarded.
I do have so many questions. Quite a while ago now. You kinda haven't let me ask them though.
I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can.
Oh, finally! Who the hell is this prophet?
He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met. He sees things. Past, the future.
And I'm not gonna call bull on that, because that makes sense. Anyway, what is this place? Where am I?
You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore.
No!
Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead.
Then how are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself.
If I'm dead, who killed me?
A man named Manamarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal.
So now
After
you can
you died,
describe
whatever
him.
was left showed up here. They call you the Soul Shriven.
And what does that mean?
It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me.
So why don't we save everyone else while we're here? Is that not sensible?
No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here, same as you.
And how can we rescue the prophet?
It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs called Sentinels.
You mentioned...
We won't stand a chance unless we can blind them.
You also said
I'll
that.
tell you more when we get there. And we'll never get there if we don't get moving.
So why are you repeating yourself? We want to get moving. I'm sorry, but
keep
this
moving.
is your problem? Like, how do you even know I'm a good person? Maybe I'm a spy or something. Why do you help the other people? Why just help me? See, I don't think the unique health bars depicts how strong they are. I think the level next to their name does. Don't say you can die
Well
here.
played, friend. Case Beard, you are good in a fight.
Yeah. Can I get my first kill yet?
Mortality knows of your escape. Hurry.
So Molag Bal knows of my escape. I bet it was you, wasn't it? Making your appearing, but it's all your fault. Bet he was keeping track on you. The Wailing Prison. Consumable items, potions, food, etc. can be loaded into your quick slot menu for using during combat. Press R.
Fiends can see every
Never
part of
mind.
Cold Harbor. We need to distract him.
Oh, and how do you plan on doing that? He's a god damn it! How are you a level 4 already? You've clearly just been training. I'm just doing that so it actually gets rid of the tooltip.
Try to be inconspicuous. We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured.
Don't worry, I am an absolute pro. Fine, I'll actually use control. See that guy? I literally just stand here and it doesn't see me. Every other time it will see me. For God's sakes, I'll sneak, god damn it.
Quickly, while he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
Quickly, you say as you run towards me. Again, why are you helping just me? Why not the other people? What makes me special? Other than the fact that I'm a main character. Because it's a playable game. But still doesn't make sense.
Fool! You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way.
No. Oh, I've got to talk to her.
Damn it. Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us.
Who's Cadwell? Oh, so now I'm allowed to ask the question straight up about whose people are.
Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see.
And just a question, but how can a madman possibly help us?
Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
Does a terrible job at keeping his home nice. Looks terrible here, and that thing is on fire. Door. Or gateway.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead kings got up to fight. Back to back, they faced each other, drew their bows, and stabbed themselves.
Yeah. How is he going to help us again, Lars?
Sir
Whoops.
Cadwell, yes.
I'll restart that.
Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
I don't agree with you, really.
Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
We're trying to get to the inside the Prophet's cell. The door is sealed.
Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
I don't think that's joyful. Just saying. And how are we meant to get through all that?
Rather cautiously, I expect.
No!
Watch your
This
step,
guy.
hold your nose,
Genius.
and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
And where may this entrance be?
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best.
Thanks.
Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
Tell me about yourself.
Well,
Sir
there's not
Cadwell.
much to tell, is there? It's the same old pish-tosh, gallant knight, epic quests, rescued maidens. I came to this land when my head was quite unceremoniously separated from my body. Bad luck, that, but you make the best of things.
Bad luck, that. You are too joyful.
Oh, quite a long time. In fact, I
How
would
long
be
you
a bit
been here?
surprised if I was the oldest of the Soul Shriven. Of those who didn't go feral, that is. I know every tunnel and path, every nook and cranny. The others look up to me, I suppose.
How do you know Laris?
Ah, Lyris. Girl's as mad as sheer Gorus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got to rescue the Prophet to save us all from eternal torment. How an old blind man could do that is quite beyond me.
Well, considering he's clearly in his own special cell that had to be warded off, Moloch Baal clearly thinks he's special. What do you know about the Prophet?
An imperial gentleman. Apparently he was once a powerful mage, but the years haven't been kind. Lyris says he knows of a path back to Tamriel. I rather think that if one existed, I'd have found it by now.
You don't think there's a way to get home? Well, for him, he already has his way home. It's called... he's already there.
I hadn't actually given it much thought. Anything's possible, I suppose. Truth is, I've been here so long, this place feels like home. But A good uprising now and again is a pleasant diversion, so where's the harm, eh?
Pleasant diversion.
Cadwell seems to think this
I'm guessing you'll go feral.
place. Probably means it's a death trap.
Well, he did just say there was stuff there. I should have stole that kill. Why aren't we freeing these people? Irish, you are too mean. I'm stupid.
The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here.
Could just force the lock, but I'm just don't want to. Final force lock. The Walian prison. Well, I definitely didn't want to see that. Thanks. Okay, so this is going to be our first one-handed weapon right there. Which
What was your name again?
I'm not going to
Target
use
practice?
as there's no point in using it when there's only one. And because I have an upgrade bridge on my other account, I'm expecting to talk to him. Let's go this way. That should have one shot. It did in the other. It did in the other in the tutorial. So why didn't it one shot? What's that? Still is the tutorial, but still.
Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers.
Anything? Do you have anything at all? Oh, yes, right here. It does more damage. I'll sure as hell use it. It's not like there was an enemy. Oh, so you've already respawned, I see. Oh, speaking of which, I didn't pick up the bow. Now guys, I'm going to show you the magic in a second, right? For some reason, Molag Bao really likes his prisoners. So much so, that he added a force field. An impenetrable force field. Nothing.
Taught that one to fight. The god of self-punishment?
Well, he's already dead, okay? Maybe he never got taught to fight and that's why he died. Speaking of which, I also should, if I'm correct, I have... How do I get to my collectibles again? I forgot the key. Collections, actually. Yeah, I already have mounts because I bought something using pounds, which gave me that. Restoration staff. I should really check to see if this even. Let me just check.
That might have been a fair fight, if there were 3 of you.
That gives me nothing. The iron sword gives me... Why am I even picking this stuff up? The maple lightning staff gives me something. That doesn't. Another force field right there. It's not the proper cell. I missed something. Virus gone urine, I'm after an axe. Yeah, I don't care about that, I want the axe. Somewhere. Just gotta remember where. Gain experience from that even though I did nothing. Do you remember where the axe was, Pharaoh Soul 7? Where am I going from an enemy? And I didn't get it this time. No, I didn't get it actually. Just don't think I picked it up. What was a dagger there, which I didn't get? Should put the dagger and sword, I guess. But I really want my axe. So I prefer an axe. There. Nope. I really did miss a lot. I don't even know how. I thought I was being careful, making sure I got a lot. Apparently I wasn't careful enough. There's a restoration staff, don't need you. Just after an axe. You can die though. So it was after this box, this is where you get the first sword. The reason I want the dual wield is because it's better than the double-handed weapon in my opinion. Still didn't find the axe. This would be an experience from it, I guess. Was it around here? Where this dead guy is? Sorry, I'm not allowed to kill you and put you out of your punishment or misery, but it's probably both. Yeah, don't care. Just after an axe. Have you seen an axe around here? Seriously, how hard is it to find one damn axe? I give up. Take a quick glance as I go through. No axe there. I wonder if there's anything back here. Go. I thought that was the axe then. Gonna go fetch it. Is that worth it? I'm sure it wasn't in the proper cell, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe it is in the proper cell. And if it is, I'm going to be pretty annoyed. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time.
Nope, it wasn't. Well, dagger, you'd have to just use.
Good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now, it's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you.
Okie doke. Oh, was I meant to be sad? We just met. What? Why would I be
There's
sad?
a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
Well, is there no other way? Because clearly I do care. Because I care about the stranger who I just met. Maybe she did help me, but still. I did just meet you.
Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you?
Oh, I don't.
If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved.
I guess I'm ready when you are.
Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
Well, he won't need my eyes if he knows where to go, will he? Here, every little moan the Prophet is making is just weird. Okay, good. Hello. Stop moaning so much.
Freedom! I remember this feeling. It will be fitting, though, if Molag Bal has his way. Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. There has sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
Can we find a way to take her with us?
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige.
Vestige?
That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined.
Well, you're not doing too fine either, okay? Some people might say calling someone a soulless one offensive, thank you. Why does Lyris call you the Prophet anyway?
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me.
Some prophet he is.
Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor.
Anchor?
The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Alright, stay close then.
Up the stairs, quickly. We must get to the anchor mooring.
I thought you were blind. How the hell do you even know the stairs there? And how the hell do you know where I am? Because this guy is blind. Didn't you know, guys? How is he even classed as blind? I wanted to read that.
There it is! The dark anchor mooring.
Really? Never would have guessed that. Sorry, it looks like
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
why don't you deal with me instead of sending a bomb, which is exactly the same for the past 3 bosses. The next 3 bosses, probably, maybe even more.
A moment, Vestige.
Fine.
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nan in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a Sky Shard.
A Sky Shard?
A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nan. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
And I'm just gonna trust this guy straight up. For all I know, it could have been the Soul Catcher. Oh, and why is there a podium?
Shard of Aetherius, fall
Perfect
upon us
for a
now
Sky
and anoint
Shard.
us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard. Great Akatosh, dragon god of time,
Sure,
I
good dragon
require
for
your
evil.
strength.
Just
Let the
thought.
way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
See, you can't even die by jumping off the cliff in this. Wait a sec, there's something to be done. Give me a year, okay? So, did you think I was gonna go straight away? Pfft, screw freedom, there's looting. Who wants freedom when you can loot? Is that where we came from? Yeah. But like balls should just really show up right now and just close that gateway, because I'm clearly not going through it. But of course, for a god, he ain't that smart. Just getting rid of the stuff that's worth nothing. No funny keeping it in my inventory. There's nothing in there, it's a waste of my time. Why is the medium armor and the light armor have the same armor? I should have really just put the light armor back on and bothered. So mean I have to go further in my inventory to get rid of the other armor. Probably actually worth something, didn't check. Okay, done bleeding, now I can leave. Sure glad more like balls didn't show up and just wreck my day. No, this gateway just have to stay open for 17,000 years. Bleak Rock Isle. Bleak Rock is an island off the northeast coast of Skyrim between Windhelm and Solstheim. The hardy notes who inhabit Bleak Rock are mostly farmers and fisherfolk. A small contingent of packed soldiers keep a sharp lookout for them. I'm just gonna let the prophet show up.
The vestige awakens once.
Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it with today's episode. So I will
The
see
vestige
you all
awakens
next.
once again.
Do you
Come
mind?
Here. We must speak.
Yeah,
The
I know.
vestige awakens once again. Come here. We must speak.
This guy is rude. So yeah, guys, that is it for today. So I'll see you next time. Bye.